Hello everybody. In this video, we will be studying about suspension and colloidal solution. In the previous video, we have studied about true solution. We have also studied about solubility and concentration. So as you all know that true solution is a homogeneous mixture, whereas suspension and colloidal solutions are heterogeneous mixtures. So let's start with suspension. It is a heterogeneous mixture where the particles of solute are not dissolving in it as it was there in the true solution, but they remain suspended as a bulk throughout the medium. Common example is sand in water. You can easily see the particles of sand settling down at the bottom of the container. They do not get mixed up with water. Let's see some more examples of suspension, like lime water that is used for whitewashing. Then it is milk of magnesia that is used for treating acidity. Here it is chalk and water, and here it is mud and water. So you will be having a doubt that lime water and this milk of magnesia, they are looking as clear mixture. So why I am calling them as suspension? Because when this suspension is kept, then these particles of solute, they settle at the bottom. Therefore, it is a suspension and not a true solution. Let's see a few more examples like flour in water, then paints. Paints are also a type of suspension only because the dyes are mixed in turpentine oil. So these dyes are not exactly mixing up. Their particles are remaining suspended in the solvent. One more thing you should remember, that in comparison to true solution and colloidal solution, suspension, the particles of solute have the greatest size. Smallest is for the true solution and largest is for the suspension. Now these are the some of the properties of suspension. They are heterogeneous mixtures. Particle size is quite large. It is larger than 100 millimeter in diameter. Then they can be easily seen, and the particles do not pass through filter paper. Therefore, it can easily be separated by filtration. Remember that true solution, the particles were not able to be separated by filtration, but here we can separate the particles by filtration. And suspension also scatters beam of light, means it shows Tyndall effect. So these were the some of the properties of suspension. Let's move on to colloidal solution. Colloidal solution, again, it is a heterogeneous mixture where one substance is mixing up into the another one. But the size of particles which are mixing up is very minute. And these minute particles are known as colloidal particles. And the whole thing, composition, is known as colloidal solution. A colloidal solution consists of two things, okay, that we will be talking after this slide. Some examples you can see like foam, milk, smoke, detergents, gel, blood, paints and cosmetics. These are the different types of colloidal solutions, okay. So let's study them in detail. That different properties, again it is a heterogeneous mixture, and particle sizes, it is greater than that of a true solution, but it is smaller than the suspension, okay. They also show Tyndall effect, and here the particles are not settling down as it was happening in suspension. Here it is not happening and the particles are not getting settled down. They remain in the solution only, and they cannot be separated. Why? Because the particles are not getting segregated from the solvent. Therefore, it cannot be separated. Okay. Now, next thing what we will study is that colloidal system consists of two things: dispersed phase and dispersed medium. So, dispersed phase is the colloidal particle, the particles which are there in the medium. That particles are known as dispersed phase, and dispersed medium is the medium in which these colloidal particles are suspended. Okay, dispersed medium is the whole thing. You can say that this is the solvent kind of a thing, and dispersed phase is the particles which are remain suspended in the dispersed medium. Okay, when dispersed medium is a gas, means when something is getting dissolved in a gas, then the colloidal system is said to be aerosol, and when it is a liquid, means when dispersed medium is a liquid, then it is said to be sol. So don't get confused. Solution we use for true solution, suspension is there, and in many of the books you will see that colloidal solution, they are also known as sol when the dispersed medium is a liquid. So these are the different examples of type of colloidal system. Here when the dispersed phase is solid and medium is also solid, then it is known as solid sol. Examples are gemstones, okay, colored glasses. These are the examples of solid sol. So learn at least two examples for each. When dispersed phase is solid, it is getting dissolved in a liquid, then it is known as sol, like paints and fluids. Solid getting dissolved in gas. As I have told you, when dispersed medium is gas, then we will be using the term aerosol. Example is smoke and dust. When a liquid is getting mixed in a solid, then it is forming a gel, like cheese, butter, jellies. When both the things, dispersed phase and dispersed medium is liquid, then it is emulsion, like milk is there, hair cream is there. So these things are known as emulsions. When liquid is getting mixed in a gas, again it is an aerosol. For example, fog, mist, clouds, spray, these all are the examples. When a gas is getting mixed in solid, then again it is a solid sol, like pumic stone, and foam rubber are the examples. When gas and liquid is the combination, then it is a foam, whipped cream, soap leather and froth. These are the examples. So please learn two examples of each. Thank you so much. This is for today's class. Thank you once again.